I'm a big fan of media that makes me go, huh? And I gotta say, Hylics really scratched that itch. Contrary to most RPGs, Hylics doesn't open with some brain-rotting exposition about how you're the chosen one and need to save the world, yada yada. No. It does this innovative thing called letting you play the fucking game. The first few minutes are designed around teaching you the main mechanics without saying a single word. You learn spells by interacting with TVs, you use these crystals to teleport around the map, and you use different furniture to replenish your health. This is all condensed into the opening sequence where you walk around your house, a section that in a normal RPG is taken up by minutes of dialogue mashing. Hylics' world is very non-linear, which is rarely seen in games of its type. They just kind of start up the game and say, go ahead. For the first while, you'll probably wander around, testing out the mechanics, admiring your character's beautiful walk cycle. Maybe you'll even pull a burrito out of a toilet or two, and then you'll run into your first fight. The afterlife is a very important location in the game. If you've killed anyone, you can put their flesh into a meat grinder and get a health upgrade. You can heal yourself up, and you can even use the crystals to teleport yourself anywhere on the map that you've unlocked. Unless you want to get your ass whooped every time you run into an enemy, you should probably collect some teammates. The three you can collect are... Jesus. Dedismon, Snosa, and Pognorma. The game is separated into 3 acts to help give it a sense of direction. Once you enter the second act, you get access to a boat, so you can enter half of the islands. Once you complete the third, you can get an airship and get to the rest of the islands. For such a sprawling game, it's surprising how intuitively I was able to move from one task to the next. You feel like you can go anywhere, but it doesn't come at the cost of getting lost and wasting an hour fumbling around in different locations. The combat is a traditional turn-based style and is super unforgiving. You can skip by all the easy fights if you want, but that'll make the boss fights a lot harder. It's best to designate a different role to each team member so one can protect you from status effects and HP loss while others attack, as some of the bosses can blind you and just pillage your whole team. The fights have a super surreal aesthetic because all the sprites were made using clay before getting digitally converted for the game. The art style gives the game a really unique look and leans into the complete and utter insanity that is Hylics. Random text generators, cracked out character designs, music that sounds like it was made in a single afternoon, it all culminates into the beautiful psychedelic clusterfuck that is Oh, and it's $3 on Steam, so just buy the game.